What's up?
What's up, Lauren?
How we doing? We figured we would have just a short and sweet episode, but also really fun. But we figured we'd share some products that we love in a few different categories for you guys, just because we want to share with you what we find. But also, if you guys find anything cool that you think we would love, please send it in.
Yes.
I love finding new products and hearing from them.
We do not gatekeep in this community. We freely share all of the discounts that we get, all of the cute tops, all of the awesome stuff. In fact, it was really funny because Lauren and I do this all the time. Like if we find something on Amazon that we love, we'll just immediately share the link with each other. And my husband, Doug, we went over to their house and it was the first time he'd been there. And I was like, isn't their house so cute? He goes, I feel like I'm in our house right now because there's so much.
I was like, no way.
There's so much alike between the two. We have a lot of the same stuff because that's just how we roll. We love it. We're going to share it.
It's fun. You find something good, you just send it.
Send it.
That's all you do right away.
Yeah, for
just
sure.
Send it off. Before we get started, though, disclaimer: we are not sponsored by anybody here. Please
No.
keep in mind this is not an ad. This is not no. But we will put links in the show notes below or the description.
Yeah. Yes.
We'll put notes down there for you
We'll
guys.
put links. Sure.
So let's start with just some health and wellness because
that's our foundation. So we always have something to say about health and wellness.
You go first there, Mom.
When I think health and wellness, especially from my take on things is that the body is a communication tool of your soul. So if your body is diseased, it's because there's dis-ease internally. And so when I think health and wellness, my first step is going to be, are we taking time to be mindful and to be present and to be calm, to be connected with ourselves? Are we getting those messages? So my immediate thought went to meditation and a meditation app that is pretty popular actually. But I know I've talked to a lot of people who are like, I want to meditate. I love the idea of meditation, but I don't know how to start. And I always recommend Headspace as a good place to start. It's an app. And I think there's a free trial that you can do, and then you can pay a small little bit. But it's also a really it's low on the woo scale, if you know what I mean. It's really like it's helping you cultivate awareness of your thoughts and live in more presence, which is the whole point of meditation in the first place, right? I mean, it's a very key element to meditation, I'll say. So if you're not a woo person and you're like, what is this meditation thing? I promise you that it is like the best medication that you could ever get on, and it's 100% free. So try it. And Headspace is a great place to start. So there's my recommendation for the health and wellness category. Take it away, Lauren.
Love Headspace. And by the way, if you want to test it out first, it is on Spotify. That's how I first started using it.
Oh, is it really?
Headspace is on Spotify now.
Oh, interesting. Are they like little little mini sessions?
I think the longest one's 8 or 10 minutes, maybe. But they're pretty basic. It's like driving to work, getting the right mindset. I'm like, that's cool. So they're pretty simple ones, but they're a great place to start.
I will also throw in a little plug. We are super soon, but eventually going to be throwing in little mini episodes. And the ones that I'm going to be putting out are going to be called Mindful Moments. So something pretty similar. So you can feel free to tap into to put one of those on if you need to have if you want to have a mindful moment and you want some guidance and some support there and you don't know where to start. We've got some good stuff coming your way as far as that goes. But Headspace also has a whole library, a lot of good stuff. Highly recommend.
I'll follow you up with some autoimmune tea. The name is just so long, I feel like, but it is the best tea. I'm a big tea drinker.
That's the brand name, right?
Yeah, it's called autoimmune tea.
Autoimmune
and they're
tea.
called autoimmune tea because they're very specific on what they help with. And I actually found them when I had my big stomach episode of life happen back in February. And they had a tea and it had everything in there that I needed. I was like, this is perfect. I'm just going to give it a whirl. And I literally think, actually, no, that tea was what helped me flip it all around. And so it's just a great tea, great quality, tastes good. And they have everything from like a tonic to leaky gut, brain fog, sleep, relaxation. They have them all. I love them, and of course, they're on Amazon. So
Nice, naturally.
they're worth it, and they're a great tea. Like I always do little test runs with myself. I didn't drink the golden tonics for inflammation for like 3 days, and I was like, I'm gonna see how I feel. My allergies got worse. I started swelling more at night. I was like, oh my God, what's happening? My skin was more red. Put it back in for 2 days. I'm like, I feel
Oh,
beautiful.
I can't wait to talk to you guys more about inflammation and how that is the real silent killer, the secret killer among us. So I hope you don't mind me sharing just a tiny bit more for those of you who don't know that Lauren had like a real bad run-in with digestive stuff. I won't give D's, I promise, but she was in the hospital. I mean, it was bad. Tons of pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
And not really any answers.
No, not really. It really kind of sucks. But
It truly sucks.
truly sucks if you want me to be honest, folks. But I got diagnosed with the blanket term of IBS. So, and I just took that and I was like, and now we're going to leave. I literally left. I literally like requested to leave the hospital after I got that answer. I'm not kidding you. I was
Oh.
like,
Yeah, if that's all they're gonna give you, it's like, "You have IBS." You're like, "So does 90% of
all
America.
right,
Cool,
I'm
see you,
out.
bye."
Can I get a discharge?
Yeah,
So,
0% helpful. I can figure this out on my own. Yeah, okay, so then we go autoimmune tea, and it cleared things up for you.
it honestly, like, I think it helped. Plus, I like changed up my diet, all my supplements, which I could chat on for days. But
Yeah.
yeah,
We'll
but
do another one of these.
yeah, so flipped it all around. But honestly, their tea is just good too in general. I like it. Give it a whirl. I
Like,
love
it
it.
tastes good?
It really does actually. Yeah.
Cool.
And I don't do cream or anything in my tea like you do. I just do lemon, and that's it.
I do cream. I don't know where I got that from, but I think it's a British thing. What can I say? Not British at all, but it's fine.
I'm gonna throw this out there just because while we're on the tea talk, me and Kendra have the same electric tea kettle, but they're great.
We do.
They're worth
They're
it.
super cute.
Electric tea kettles are quick. They're cute. They look good on your counter.
That is such an important thing to me. If it's not cute enough to be on my counter, then I'm going to put it under like under in the cupboard, and then I'm never going to use it because it's too much of a hassle to get it up.
I think it's
But
great.
these are
It's
both
worth
really
it.
cute.
It's adorable. Looks good. Get yourself one. You
Mhm.
deserve it.
Okay, Lauren, home and garden. Let's move on. Our next category is home and garden. What you got for us?
Okay. I'm gonna do two. Are we good?
I'm super fine with that. I'm sure everybody else is too.
Number one. Has anyone seen the ring mop from O Cedar? You push the button and it spins it.
I
Best mop ever. Okay.
hadn't.
Oh my gosh. I know. You're like, what? I was
You
like,
showed me at your house, so I have now,
I
but I
did. And
hadn't
I
seen it before that.
and I had to push the button and show you how it spins. It's the best. But honestly, it's a great mop. Like the best thing I like about it, I'll be honest with you. I can't believe I'm just like giving a whole review on a mop. Here we go. I love how it pulls all the water out and it's not too much on the floor, not too much solution, not too much water, and it actually cleans your floors. Okay. It's worth it. It's
Love
great.
that for you. Love that
Honestly,
for all of us.
get yourself one. It's worth it. Number two on that, on the spring cleaning, I'm obsessed with bar keepers. Has anyone ever heard of bar keepers?
I mean,
What?
who are you at? Me? Have I heard of it?
Yeah, have you?
No.
Okay, I think I get too excited about cleaning. I used to clean before I met Tony. I cleaned with a great family friend, and I love cleaning stuff. Okay, fun
Like
fact.
professionally you cleaned?
Yeah,
Oh, that makes so much sense. Did I know this about you?
I
You
don't.
are you're such a thorough, your home is always so thoroughly cleaned. Like it's not dusty. I was like, wow.
Yep. Bar keepers. It's a powder or a stovetop cleaner. It's the same consistency, same idea, right? It works on like hard water stains. It cleans pots and pans. It cleans metal. It cleans anything and everything you can imagine. The reason I love it here in Texas is it helps with hard water. So the rings, like any hard water rings, anything like that, takes it right off.
It's a true sign of growing up, coming into your own as an adult woman. When you feel like you need to brag about your mop, and you're like, yeah,
I'm only 28, okay?
I know, but you're a very old 28-year-old.
I know. I love it. Kendra, what do you got? I'm
Okay,
so excited.
This is actually perfect timing because it just came on in the background and I was feeling a little bit like insecure. I'm like, oh, this is going to be loud. But I have this wonderful contraption called a lettuce grow. And it is such a fun addition to our home. You can have it outdoor or indoor. We chose to have it indoor because Texas gets really hot. And I also just didn't want to deal with the bugs, uh, to be totally honest. I just didn't want to deal with it. And I will also be more honest and tell you that I didn't trust my green thumb. So we started three different gardens at one time. One of them is in like free soil, one of them is in a box outside, like a raised box. And then we got the lettuce
Hmm.
grow as kind of our insurance policy because their little tagline, their little hook is no green thumb required. So I was like, I love the idea of that. It's aesthetically very pretty and very, it sits right by my desk. And I love sitting next to like growing living plants every day. And you can grow all kinds of stuff in there. I have three different kinds of lettuce. I have flowers and edible flowers. I have strawberries, green beans, bok choy, chives, tomatoes. I mean, you just grow all kinds of stuff. And then you can harvest and part harvest. We also have basil and arugula, which we've been part harvesting for quite a while. You just literally go in there with your scissors and you chip chop, and then you throw it in a bowl and make a salad. And it's all fresh and it's so rewarding. And there's something about it that feels like you're engaging in that synergistic relationship of earth. You're nurturing it to grow, and then you're partaking in it. It's helping nurture you to grow. It's such a fun, such a fun addition to my everyday life. And it looks like Baymax from Big Hero 6. So we named ours Baymax. That's He's our friend.
I feel very out of tune. I do not know what movie that is.
Well, you don't have kids. It's totally a kid show. It's yeah.
Okay. Well,
Big
I can
Hero
tell
6.
you, you have a sold, and I'm pretty sure Tony's getting a lettuce grow. So
Well, the only thing that I will say to be aware of is yes, it has like a watering schedule. It's all automated, and all you have to do is you fill it up with water and you give it food once a week and check the pH once a week, which I need to do tonight. Thanks for the reminder. And so super easy, super hands off, but it comes with an option to get ring lights. And I will say if you're going to do it, get the ring lights. They make a huge difference, but know that they will be bright as the sun. I'm not kidding. Like the first time they came on, and they come on at night, and it is truly as bright as, I mean, it's just like, pff, like it looks like we're growing. I mean, who knows? It just looks like something funny is going on in our front room over here. I actually close my blinds at night, which I never used to, but I'm like, I don't want my neighbors to be blinded by Baymax. So that is the one thing I will say. Like, you don't want to put it in your bedroom or near a guest room, like somewhere where at night it's going to be in it tucked away.
let's move on to beauty. We all love. I love products. I have an issue. I'll buy like face wash and use it for like this much. I'm like, oh look, I got a new face wash.
Hmm.
So I have really sensitive skin, and I do grocery order because honestly, if I go to the store, I way overspend. So I order online.
Life hack. You want to spend less money at the grocery store? Get your groceries delivered.
Oh yeah, don't over. Yeah. Mm-mm. Me and Tony
Mhm.
gave it a whirl one time. We're like, you know what? Let's just go back to the store. We can handle it. Let's do it. Double what we usually spend. I was like, go home. We're not doing this ever again. I was
Yeah.
like, we were only ordering groceries. So on accident, I got the I ordered Burt's Bees lotion, but I guess I picked the baby sensitive skin one. But best accident of my entire life. It is the best lotion ever if you have really sensitive skin. My skin just gets dry very easy. There's not a lot of moisture in the air. Then I tend to get super dry super quick, especially from living in Colorado and Texas. It's a lot better. But best lotion ever. No scent, goes on nice. So it's the Burt's Bees, and it's baby ultra
Baby.
sensitive.
Okay.
Baby, you have to get the baby lotion. It's worth it. But also on top of that, I got the Palmer's lotion. It's like the antioxidant firming lotion. This one was not an accident. I picked it out. And it worked great. And honestly, there's like no scent to it. Goes on nice, not sticky or anything like that.
That's nice.
Lotion's hard to find. That's why I was like, that is the two things I want to share because once you find a good lotion, it's worth it. Kendra, beautify us. What do you got?
So I'm gonna be honest. I kind of, how do I say this? Up until recently, I've been terrible at beauty. Like I don't,
Fair?
really wash my face that often. I'm getting better. I do it more and I moisturize more, but I don't know. I mean, I've lived in a humid climate my whole adult life basically. So I've just never felt the need to moisturize. But now that I'm starting to see fine little wisdom lines, I'm like, okay, we're going to start moisturizing. If you're like me and you're like, I have no idea where to start, but I want to, I used a service called BoxyCharm. BoxyCharm is Bay. You fill out a survey and you can request certain products like, do you want more makeup, more skincare? And I have more eyeshadow than I'm ever going to use in my life, but it's a good way to start. If you don't know what you're
Love
looking
it.
for or how to, beautify yourself, whether it's makeup or skincare, that's a good option. But another thing I just have to put in here is I've been getting my lashes done for years. Like, let's see, probably 4 years off and on, been getting my lashes done. And I tried magnetic lashes. I tried doing all kinds of things because it did get expensive and time consuming to go lay down and get fake lashes twice a month.
Mm.
It became a lot. And I was just like, okay, fine. I'm going to try something else. So I tried Lashify and I will never look back. I sleep in them, I exercise in them, I shower, I itch them. And for the most part, they stay intact for about 5 days till I've got to like reapply. But guess what? It took me probably 30 minutes the first time I put them all on. Now it takes me about 10.
I always want to get my eyelashes done, but I've seen yours.
And the cool thing too is they have a lot of different options. Like you can go dramatic, you can go playful, you can go curly, you can go, alternating lengths. There's a lot of options. And honestly, I reorder probably twice a month and I still spend super fraction of the price that I used to spend getting my lashes filled
Wow.
every month. So, yeah. And it's way more convenient and it lasts. I'm a big fan. I mean it when I say I will never look back. And there's a like Lashify is the more expensive one. There's some cheaper ones like I don't remember the name of it. I want to say like Lilac Lane or Lilac Street or something like that. But I've loved Lashify. I think that's great quality and good stuff. So there's my beauty tip.
Well, you just sold me. I'm probably gonna
Okay,
get
good.
them.
I'll help you put them on. They're fun. It's a
Well,
fun.
no, truly, because I know like there's a lot of people probably like me that want to get their lashes done, but also I know I don't have the patience to go and lay there.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
know.
I don't at
It
all.
was like for a time, it was like a welcome break in my day. I was like, I'm gonna go take. I always fell asleep. I was like, I'm just gonna take a nap at my lash appointment, and I would. I often woke myself up snoring. Zero shame. I was like, sorry. And they're like, it happens all the time. I'm like, cool. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. But then it became like it hit that point where I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Like I've got too many dreams to fulfill to be laying here for an hour and a half twice a month.
I love
I
it.
just couldn't do it. Oh, something we both use. We love a good self tan. I mean, who doesn't love to look sun kissed? And I've tried a ton of different sunless tanning products because we want to protect the skin. We don't want skin cancer. I don't know how many you've tried. I've tried a lot.
Um,
And
this is my first.
oh, is it really?
Oh, because I worked in tanning salon since I was like 16 and then owned my own tanning salon. And I was like so hesitant to do this. And also, I know how much tanning actually costs, so I wouldn't go buy a membership here in Waco.
Well, it's probably for the best because that is not good for your skin.
I know I could fight you on this all day, but I'm not going to. Because tanning is very regulated and it's very controlled, but it is not good for your skin. I will agree. But this was my whole first, when I texted you that one night, this was about a month ago. That was my first experience with self tanner ever. But I had the greatest
Wow.
experience. Yep.
The product that we both use is the brand is B Tan, like B dot tan.
Yep.
And they have hilarious names for their products. Like I have a can, so I like the spray. It's called like Tan AF, I think is the
Uh-huh.
spray.
Yeah.
It's
It's
so fun.
great.
And then you mentioned something about how they have different
Mm.
tones. Like they've got violet
Do.
tones.
If you're like a first time self tanner, get a violet tone. Because that violet tone will neutral you out and you won't look orange by any means. You
Mm.
won't look like everyone always. I'll never forget this when I owned the salon. They're like, I don't want to look like friends. I'm like, I've never seen that
Like
episode, but I've heard
Ross.
that enough that I think I
If
know
you don't
the
want to be a
episode.
Ross, have a Ross
Yep.
moment.
But no, like B-Tan's great. And honestly, that was like my fear, I won't lie. But it went on great. Doesn't smell bad. Looks good. It honestly lasts
Quick
well
develop.
too. It develops
Yeah.
quick. Like I think the violet one I got is like an hour develop. And I just did like a moderate tan, and it's just enough to just like feel good, look good. Even my husband, Tony, was like, that tan looks nice. I was like, thanks for being myself.
Aw. That was fun. I think we should do another one of these sometime in the future. Well, if you guys have any uh like Lauren said, if you want to share any of your favorite things with us,
Yes.
we would love to try them.
Yes.
And it's like a total girl thing. I'm not going to say that guys can't get in on this too, but I've in my experience, we just love to talk about fun things that we find. Like we
Yes.
have our Atlas team consists primarily of women, and after our team calls, we will just sit and be like, "All right, what's everybody's Amazon share for
Just
the
start
week? Like,
signing
what
up.
did you buy this week?" And we've gotten it's actually very dangerous. My husband's always like, "Oh no." I'm like, "Don't worry, you'll like it all."
You'll love it. You'll just love everything.
I'm definitely going to buy it.
Yes.
Anyway, all right. Well, that's all we've got for you today, guys. If this was fun and you liked it, let us know. If you want to hear anything else, let us know. We'd love to do another one of these features.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys, and we'll chat with you soon.